You know what's funny? People look at these old fighters and say that they cannot compete in MMA because they lack certain skills which they believe that if they were to apply to modern era, they would lose. For instance, Chuck Liddell, according to them, cannot compete in modern MMA in his prime because of the fact that he would leave his chin exposed and he would strike too wildly. But he had very good takedown defense, lightning fast hands, knockout power, and an iron chin. In fact, he's able to knock out Alistair Overeem, an elite level kickboxer, despite his wild striking and the fact that he left his chin exposed. Even someone like Silva, who they say would not become champion today because he had poor wrestling. First of all, that's not true. He had amazing takedown defense. Even though he'd be held down, he would defend really nice takedowns. And second, he was able to nullify and deal with the wrestling of high-level wrestlers like Dan Henderson, and he has submission skills. They say Carlos Condit cannot be competitive in modern MMA because he had no wrestling, but he had very good striking and submission skills. Someone like Forrest Griffin, who had sloppy striking, yes, but he had a way to work around it with the head movement, the takedown submission skills, volume striking. But they do not apply that same level of skepticism to modern guys who have flaws. For instance, I can tell you years from now, they're going to say that Justin Gaethje would not be competitive in modern MMA because of the fact that he strikes too wildly. Little do you know the fact that he has good head movement, calf kicks, etc. Yuri Prochazka wouldn't be competitive because he has his hands down. He has knockout power to work around it. Kayla Harrison has no striking, therefore she should not be competitive. Michael Morales strikes like a wild man, shouldn't be competitive. Khabib has poor striking, therefore he should not be competitive in modern MMA. You see, it's funny how you guys point out the flaws in the old fighters to say that they cannot be competitive in modern MMA, but these new guys have flaws in their game too, with sloppy striking, hands down, no head movements, and yet they're still competitive. So why is it that you are hard on the old guys on their flaws, but the new guys you aren't? Literally makes no sense. In fact, in a fight, anybody can beat anybody. Literally. This is the game we play. It's unpredictable. So if you want to harp on the flaws in the game of the older fighters, be consistent and harp on the games of newer fighters before you want to say that older fighters have zero chance with full certainty, which you cannot prove, that they cannot compete.